My friend found the bronze lion statue that I believe he's
worth
sold
65k to therapist,
Forgot
so
the
that's something.
clock.
storage house.
It is
I
worth
found the bronze lion
In
statue.
one run,
which is
clock
a
double eagle. It's cool.
bronze lion and a cat figure. They're very expensive.
Why do you have doubts in me? I knew that the statues are in the game, but I have a lot to talk about them. But that's not the only thing that you're gonna find out in this video. Are you interested in 3-zip backpacks? Are you interested in the SV98s? Or you're maybe interested in farming the fort armor? Or maybe you're a money guy and you wanna farm more than 400,000 rubles in 1 hour without any risk. They're gonna need to add more money on the therapist after this video. Hello YouTube, what is up? Eroktic here. 3 months ago I was working on a project Hatchet. In this video right here I have figured out how to farm 400k rubles per hour in the factory without any risk, which means you're running in only with the hatchet and living with the equipment. 1 week after the release of my video, developers rebalanced the scav spawn inside of the factory. Now when I'm back, I had a few suggestions to continue with the project Hatchet, and in the last few days I finally mastered the farming tactic where you can farm around 400k rubles per hour again. But there is only one problem though. You will need to have the gamma container, and I'm also recommending you to have the wallet just because it is gonna min-max the efficiency of this farming method. The tactic that I'm going to show you right now is much better than the previous ones because I'm literally not dying at all. Out of probably 50 runs I have died maybe 2 times, and because I was careless. And there is one more thing, no one is entering on this farming location because the players are not aware what they are missing. I'm talking about 2 luxury houses in the shoreline. They are right here on the map, and let's start how to approach to those houses first. You have 3 spawns. You can spawn next to the burned village, and the only thing that you have to do is find the church, and the only thing that you need to do is to run on this hill like this. Go across the farm. You're gonna see the luxury houses across the field. The second spawn is in the civilian houses, and again you'll just need to run towards the power lines again, and once you hit the lake on the right, the luxury houses are right across the road. And the third spawn location is at the shoreline. If you spawn at the shoreline, you can or follow the shoreline until this sign right here, or you can go diagonally a little bit to the left. On the left side there are gonna be the civilian unburned houses again, and in front of you it is gonna be a lake and the luxury houses. Let's talk about the threat now. The only threat that I was experiencing was scavs that are patrolling those houses, but in the most of the cases they are behind the fence, not in front, and even if they spawn in front, it is really easy to avoid them because they are not entering inside, they're not following you inside of the yard of those 2 houses. If you can see, I was farming those houses during the daytime, just to give you a proof how easy it is to farm those houses. But I'm recommending you, if you're not familiar with those houses, start with the days, and when you know exactly where to loot, just go in at the nighttime. It is gonna be even easier for you to avoid the scavs, and there is way less players that are playing during the nighttime. Let's talk about the loot. If you're looking in those houses, there is nothing special inside. But because of my previous video, now I know how certain items actually worth, and because there is so much stuff to loot in those 2 houses, you're gonna be out with a lot of cash every time. Keep in mind that every single run that I was doing was taking maximum 5 minutes, which means you're not running out of the shoreline. When you fill up your container, you just log out, drag everything inside of your stash, and relog back on the map. In those 2 houses, you're gonna find 3 duffel bags, 3 jackets, 4 safes, 2 PCs, and 2 weapon lockers. In the latest patch they have added the statues in the game. And the statues are spawning inside of the vaults. And the majority of the cash earnings is going to be through the vault, through those 4 safes that are stacked right next to each other. Thanks to the 2 PCs, it is really easy to farm the graphics card, because if you trade the graphics card and the lamp to the Peacekeeper, you're gonna get yourself a Trizip. Safes are also spawning a lot of cash, and you're gonna be loot all of that cash and stack it inside of your wallet. And on top of that, there are 3 duffel bags and the 3 jackets that you can also loot for the condensed milk, for example, for the filters, for the golden chains, and the rest of the expensive junk. Let's talk about pathing now, how to move through this complex. You're gonna enter inside of the yard. You're gonna loot the duffel bag that is on the ground. You're gonna enter inside of the house. You're gonna loot those 2 jackets. You're gonna climb upstairs. There are 3 doors, each door has something in it, and then there is the last door on the far right that is bathroom, there is nothing inside. You're gonna loot all those 3 rooms, you're gonna loot computer parts, you're gonna loot the safe, weapon locker. If you find SV98 for example, you're gonna try to extract, of course, but in majority of the cases nothing will be inside of those weapon lockers. And keep in mind that the safe is on top of the weapon locker on the left house. Once you loot all of that, you're gonna go downstairs, turn left, and you're gonna go through the doors in front of you. You're gonna turn left, open the doors again, and there is gonna be 1 more duffel bag right next to the doors. You're gonna loot this duffel bag, and you're gonna exit through the back part of the house. You're gonna turn left, go inside of the backyard, and you're gonna jump over the wall to drag the lowest amount of attention. You're gonna enter inside of the other house, loot the jacket, go upstairs and loot those 3 rooms again. After you loot, you're gonna disconnect and repeat the process again. While I was looting those houses during the daytime, the biggest threat from the players was that the players came next to those 2 houses, killed the scavs and left. No one was entering inside because, like I said, they are not aware about how much valuable stuff there is in those 2 houses. After my 10th run, I have placed all of my items in the trading box with the Elvira, and as you can see, I have earned more than 400,000 rubles. But I'm strongly recommending you, do not sell the gold chains, do not sell the graphics cards, because you can trade those stuff for much more valuable stuff. And if you're planning to loot with the smaller containers, go straight to the PC parts and go straight to the safes. Skip the duffel bags and skip the jackets just to increase the time efficiency while you are in the map. Keep in mind that since this video is uploaded, there is gonna be a lot of people that are gonna try to do this method, so please try this a little bit later when the video cools off. Last but not least, the most important part of this video is I wanna thank to my Patreons. Alex Jolliffe, Dark Deli, Durell Green, Yanko K, Piemun, and the Richard Petron. If you do not know, I am also streaming, so check my stream, click that subscribe button so you get notified about my latest streams and the latest videos. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Much love, Eroktic out.